and the human scale, and with a long-term outlook. We found that design and science could have a meaningful exchange in the lab, which could prove useful when developing technologies in the future.
You know, I think it's a new term to most of the public, synthetic biology. You know, we've heard about all kinds of genetic engineering, stem cell research, but I think the phrase synthetic biology has not been used a lot lately. But I guess we're going to be hearing more of it.
Yeah, I've seen the cut off there. So I came through security from Austin via Dallas last night and this morning with this in my hand luggage. It's actually the first time I've travelled with it in my hand luggage, because originally, I just want to talk a bit about the context for this. Originally, we took this suitcase to MIT, to the Jamboree, where that photograph you saw of 1,000, 1,500 people, as a way to challenge the scientists who are designing this technology, who are coming up with this aesthetic of micro machines that look like they're made of metal. And to us, this is a more logical interface for biology. This is a biological computer. That was the question we were trying to raise. And so if from the outset the technology has been designed with this sort of other kind of aesthetic, how are we ever going to get to a point where the reality and the fiction actually meet? So that was the original point of this, was a guerrilla tactic. And it was proved very effective. So this is it in MoMA in the Talk to Me show. So childhood dream realised of my poop in MoMA, which my mother's very proud. But more strangely, how this is filtered back through the field. This is just a snapshot of a slide at the big annual Synthetic Biology Conference, the main one that happens in the world. This is the Beijing Genomics Institute, and they were showing our work back at us, essentially. So they're actually using this fictional scenario that we worked on with the team as a way of getting them to think about the longer-term impact of their engineering work, kind of coming back at us, which was very kind of weird feedback loop. And that's where I think a lot of this value is. And this is the eChroma project, which is a very short intervention 2.5 years ago, was kind of a prototype for my role in this project, Synthetic Aesthetics, which is a program run between Stanford and Edinburgh University with EPSRC and NSF funding. And Drew Endy, who's a bioengineer at Stanford, and his group got about $500,000 funding to make this crazy program happen, where we had 12 residents around the world, 6 artists and designers, 6 synthetic biologists, all collaborating together to look at this question of design and nature. So from across art and design disciplines and across synthetic biology disciplines, we're getting them to answer this question of, can you design nature, how do you design nature, and can you design nature well? So really trying to challenge the space within the lab where the technology is being developed and seeing if there's a space for art and design there.